David Bowie, etc., and Over the Top was pretty much par for the course. And one band out of Melbourne are claiming that those people blatantly ripped off their ideas, their songs, and their look, and they've come out of the time warp to stake their claim. Earlier on this week, I caught up with the Melody Lords.
No reason, 'cause there are no...
Rock and roll has seen many faces come and go over the past 10 years. One career's launched while another disappears down a platinum gurgle hole. And in an industry which has been accused of treating has-beens like superstars, you have to hand it to the Melody Lords. The ghost of the 70s has returned.
Are you ready, Tracy? Ziggy? Yeah! Throbbing? Okay. Amco? Yeah! All right, fellas! Let's go!
Glam rock was in its heyday when the scourge of disco fever swept the Melody Lords from the face of the earth in 1977. And for more than a decade, Ziggy Stardust, Les Luster, Tracy Partridge, Amco V-Knees and throbbing Glitterati were caught in a time warp.
The spell that the disco had cast on us has been broken. You see, we're back. We've been basically encased in ice for about 10 years.
In 1977, when Andy Gibb started singing, and we all went to sleep.
Yeah.
Through a series of misfortunes and a bout of gross ignorance, the Melody Lords never quite hit the airwaves in the 70s, something they're confident of rectifying this time around.
See, what happened in those early years was that all these other artists could hear me playing my guitar so loud when I was writing all the songs, and they ripped us off. So Susie Quattro, Gary Glitter, The Sweet, all those bands are doing our songs. And now that we're back, we're in a position where we can play them again.
Okay, Tracy, let's do it one more time, right? Now, you do the Teutonic fifth, right?
Up. Yeah,
up,
right, okay.
3, 4.
Robbie is a guy who can make up his mind. He says I like it both ways. Throbbing's world is inside out. His daddy thinks he's insane.
Is that right? Yeah, that's good. That's all good. Right. Okay.
The 70s was an era of meaningful love songs and tasteful clothing.
I made this coat myself, actually, in about 1970. It's a collection of dark, large dogs that were around my flat and small white cats. And this is actually an imitation leopard skin. But
everything we do is done with the utmost taste.
I've actually had a designer create this little number that I've got here. And he got my measurements in the proportion of a human body. And then he came up with the most sexual costume that he could possibly find to fit this actual body.
But time has tarnished that image, and the Melody Lords now frown upon today's wimpy pop stars who wear Reeboks and jeans and sing songs about politics and the environment.
Rock and roll was to dance to, not particularly to listen to.
So which song for them typifies those golden years?
It'd have to be a toss-up, I think, between Ballroom Blitz and Leader of the Gang, wouldn't you say?
No, for me it'd have to be No More Mr. Nice Guy, because we went in very naive to this business, and, you know, we've obviously been ripped off by every top 10 single in the last, 10, 15 years.
And now that they're back to spread the word, what do they see as their role as musicians in today's troubled world?
It's a bit like a communion when people come to see us, and a confession at the same time. You know, maybe confess all their past sort of 70s sins, and they join in this sort of bond with us. But many of them skip out 2 by 2 together. Yeah.
It's a ballroom blitz.
Ah, yes, Melody Lords, who are playing Club Kakadu in Sydney's Oxford Street, if you feel like going and checking them out. Well, here it is, that video.